Hello there. I thank Green Pencil Foundation for giving me the opportunity to talk about suicide prevention and spread awareness on it as well.
Hello everyone. So I'm filming this video for suicide awareness and prevention. There can be any mental health illnesses.
For example, PTSD, which is post traumatic stress disorder, it can be psychosis, it can be substance abuse, it can be depression as well.
Social isolation is a big reason for suicide. Feeling any kind of loss or a sense of failure can lead to suicide.
It can also be resulted due to a breakup, a loss, a financial distress, very much which is apparent in this COVID-19, where a lot of people have been locked out of their homes. They have to pay rent, but they don't have the job. So that is resulting to a very, very drastic amount of suicide rates.
One important thing to understand is that you might think that there is no reason for the person to attempt suicide because probably they have a lot of resources around them. But what you may think the person has, the person themselves might not think they have.
So, suicidal thoughts can be related to a number of factors, some of which can be remorse, unemployment, grief, sexual abuse, and furthermore, social distress.
Fatal and chronic illnesses can lead to suicide. There are substance abuse indulgences can lead to suicide. So there can be a lot of factors due to which a person may choose to partake in these activities.
If a person is suicidal, he or she might think of risky driving, he or she might think about a lot of death, and also we need to keep in mind that thinking does not lead to an attempt. That is very, very crucial. So if you see someone who is having a tendency, consult him or her to a counselor or a therapist. Do not go and tell yourself that you need to do this, you need to do that. That may result in a triggering stimulus or a situation as well.
Now let's see what we can do to help someone who might be expressing suicidal thoughts, or if you encounter someone who is expressing such thoughts. Number one, ask the person questions. Ask them what they're feeling, what they are thinking, and do not give in your advices. Do not be judgmental. Just listen. Listen to what they're trying to tell you. Listen to what they are saying. Number two, do not leave that person alone in personal spaces. Do not leave them alone all by themselves in a house or in a room. And make sure that someone is always by their side. Number three, try and remove any threatful substance that you might find in their surrounding, like blades, knives, any sort of pills, drugs, etc., that might be lying around them. Number four, call for help. There are emergency numbers, there are local emergencies numbers given by national helpline, state helpline. After rushing the person into the hospital, make sure you're contacting a family member, because the next step is going to be creating an intervention, so that to ensure that they're not taking such steps in the future. You can get the intervention plans either by putting the person into therapy through a psychologist, or you can get some non-profit organization, or the government has some programs run, or even hospitals have programs run that help you provide such interventions, so as to ensure that the person does not attempt any such step in the future.
Now, for an end note, I would like to say, even on the darkest night, the sun will rise in the other day. Be happy, because being happy is one of the greatest things you can do in life. There are many things to be happy about, and that is it. Thank you.